Coming to you live from Southern California. We've got a perfect day for baseball. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. Getting the nod in this one, Justin Robles. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And that one ripped to left, and foul ball. Base knock right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one down the line, and foul ball. And a pitch. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Couple of singles back to back. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In for a strike. It's 2-2. Got him. Foul tip, strike 3.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's Matt Olson down. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two on, one out. And now it's filled up.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back here in L.A. and on the hill in this one, Bryce Elder. What do you have on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
1 ball,
1 out, base is empty. Freeman checks his swing, appeal to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one lifted to left. Dubon makes the catch, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. So here's Riley now.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Wacha fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Out to short, Kim. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
That one's in there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. This one in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here comes Max Muncy. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Now here is Alex Call. Ground ball left side. Boots it. Still able to fire over. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Tucker at second with 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 outs. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 outs. Alex Freeland will hit next, and that misses. And a count 2-1. Elder fires. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So 2 on with 2 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. Here's a 1-1. And that one hit to first. It's in and out of his glove, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Jorge Mateo now. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Just off the outside corner. And it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
smoked on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the last of the third. Now it's going to be Andy Pages. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Dubon pulls that one down, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one ripped. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Max Muncy. Inside, just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. To the right side, but that rolls foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And here is Alex Call. Two outs. Pulls that one foul. Next pitch misses way outside. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground to first. Nice grab. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
And we're back. Start of the 4th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Drake Baldwin. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Not close with that one. 2-1. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And it's fouled away. That one just misses. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Here comes Austin Riley. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Olsen, the runner at first with 2 gone. He gets there with the slide, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. Braves strand 1. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
1 ball.
And now here is Hye-Sung Kim. Lined into right. And makes the grab. And there's 1 away.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And now it's going to be Alex Freeland. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ronaldo Lopez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 72 also throwing. And now the count filled up 3-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes.
2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 4-0. Back here in L.A., ready now for the 5th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
2-2. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. So a man at first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Eli White. That's in there. Going to count 1-2. Harris on at first, nobody out. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tucker snags it on the run.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So here's Murphy now. First offering, runner goes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw to third, he's in there.
The batter, the shortstop, Jorge.
So up next, Jorge Mateo. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Runners at the corners, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, number 63.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, Mauricio Dubon now at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
This is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Right through there, got him. And there's 2 away. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ball to strike, the pitch. And that one hammered. Call makes his way towards it, can't get there. This one lands foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Activity in the bullpen. Lake Trinan getting ready to go. Henriquez also getting ready. Two outs, and it remains 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score from first, and they trail by 1.
Man, a grand slam would have tied it, but that was the next best thing they could have hoped for.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Freddie Freeman. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. The 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Tap foul at the plate. That one outside. Counts full, 3-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Whoa, that counts.
Squirts away a little bit.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point. Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Ground ball, Austin Riley. They take the force out. That ends the frame. 1 left for LA, and it remains a 4-3 game. Top 6. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. And now 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 86, warming up as well. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. And we are all tied up. It's 4-4.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Austin Riley. The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Ball 3.
And that's down and away.
And no,
Three balls,
they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Now batting.
Go ahead run on base. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves with the go ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And he chases that one. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So digging in, Eli White. Tied at 4. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Inside, and that's ball 3. Sean Murphy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Here's Sean Murphy. That one misses. 2-1. Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's now 5-4.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. And a 1-1. And that one in the air center field. Pajes squeezes it. And that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers 4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, one-run game. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Bomber deals. And that's
Outside.
outside. And that's ball 2. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Iglesias, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And down 2-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Hesung Kim digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is downstairs. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Slow roller up the middle. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. That one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Tucker makes the catch, and there's one gone. Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pajes pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. That one missed. Matt Olson would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in, and that is that. Braves go down quickly here as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2 balls.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive. And it drops in. But a good job to keep it in front.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here is Shohei Ohtani. Over to first, and he's saved. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Just missed. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it in the center for the knock. Those always feel good. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Aaron Bummer done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Dylan Lee gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. So up next, Andy Pajes. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 strikes.
So the tying run at second. In the air, out towards right center. Out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Max Muncy, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's the pitch to Olsen. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. One-two now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Lake Trinan appears to be getting loose. Number 86, a left-hander, also throwing. Pitch misses there, and that's ball three.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And he pumps it a strike. Out towards right center field. Tucker should have it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers 4. On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's Muncy to hit.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
2-1.
And that is out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swings and misses.
One ball,
that's strike two.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, left side. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly. Still down a run. It's 5-4. New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 86. Well, one-run game. And the batter now, Eli White. Line drive, caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. Two balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him swinging. So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Mateo. Next offering is fouled back.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That's hard hit on the line. Pajes makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers 4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
He's 2 outs away. Alex Freeland, the next to hit. A little bit high, and the count 2-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Checks his swing, now an appeal to 3rd. No, he held up. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. He muscles that one out of here. And the Dodgers get a walk-off win, 6-5.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long